kind of shit is messing with my patience.
Hi girlies, this is Anay Hook and today we're creating that dreamy glowing skin look but on real skin. And when I say real skin, I mean red, post-acne, reactive skin like mine. This is not some flawless Instagram routine, this is a real routine for real skin. We're going to make it look fresh, soft, clean and super glowy. So let's begin girlies. We'll start with skincare. I use my all-time favorite gentle cleanser. I've been using this for 2 years. It's the Cetaphil Pro Redness Control, and you know it's the only one that truly works for my skin. It's calming, doesn't dry me out, and it's really perfect for sensitive skin. Then I use a cream that completely changed my routine. It's the Dr. Althea 345 Squalane Cream. It works so good with irritated skin and post-acne spots. What I love the most is that I don't need to use niacinamide separately anymore. This cream gives me the same effect but in one step, so it saves my time and makes my routine feel easier. Then I apply sunscreen. Always I use a chemical SPF that made for my oily skin. I tried so many SPFs and most of them made my face sweat like crazy or clogged my pores. But this one keeps everything breathable and light. If your sunscreen makes you feel sticky or sweaty, switch to one like this. It makes a big difference under makeup. To create that radiant skin look, I use the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. I apply a thin layer all over just to get that natural glow. It has super fine shimmer particles that don't look glittery or fake. They just reflect light and make your skin look fresh and alive. Then comes my favorite base product ever, the Misha BB Cream. I've been using it for 2 years and never looked back. I apply the BB cream using a little metal spatula that I got from Shein. You know, most of my tools are from there, but this spatula spreads the product super gentle, which keeps the glow from the fluid. After that, I blend everything out with a sponge. The combo of the spatula and sponge really helps the base sit smooth. Next up is concealer I use from L'Oreal. I've had the same tube for 2 years and it's still not empty. I apply it only where I need, on the red spots and on my T-zone. This concealer has a gray coverage but it can be a bit dry, so please make sure your skin is really well moisturized. Blend it well with a sponge and you'll get this soft brightness in the center of your face that looks super natural. Now we contour. I use a cream contour and cream blush from Russian brand called Chic. The contour shade is amazing. It's not orange at all, just the perfect shadow tone. I dot it on and then blend it with a brush. Honestly, every product I'm using today is something I tested for a long time and truly trust. So if you're skin type like mine, you might try them out too. The blush though is not that perfect. It tends to separate and doesn't mix well with oils or cream products underneath. You know, but I still love it. I mix it up and apply it kind of generously all over the cheeks. I did overdo it a little this time, so I went back in with a concealer to tone it down and balance it out. After that, I move on to powder. I'm using a compact powder that has both pressed and loose texture in one. Today I'm using the pressed side for a more natural finish, but if I know I'll be out all day, like 8 hours or more, I use the loose powder instead because it really locks everything in place. Now let's do brows. First I brush them out, but before we finish them I actually go in with a dry highlighter. Important tip, dry highlighter should always be applied after powder. If you applied it before, it can create patchy areas and weird texture. This one gives us such a beautiful natural glow. Then I go back to the brows with a super thin pencil from Revolution that matches my natural brow color. I fill them very softly. No heavy brows today. I want them look light and fresh because overdone brows can really weigh down your whole face. After that, I use my favorite little highlighter stick pencil. Girls, this is something I only recently started using and now I can skip it. I apply it on my nose bridge and a little on the tip. The whole makeup looks more complete with it and look at the glow. Girls, wow. Now if you want to look a little sun-kissed and glowy, especially on your neck and chest, I recommend using bronzing drops. I use the ones from Revolution and I mix them with highlighter to apply on my collarbones and shoulders. This is actually a trick a lot of makeup artists use to give the dewy, glossy skin look in the décolleté area. Now we move on to the eyes. I wanted to do something a little more dramatic today, so I grabbed a black Kajal pencil. I apply it to both the upper and lower lash lines. And don't forget to fill in the space between your lashes. That's super important for that bold eye look. Then I smudged everything out a bit with my finger to get that slapped-in smoky vibe. Don't worry if it looks bad, we're not done yet. Next, I take my lashes. I'm using Fox Eye style lashes to lift the outer corner of my eyes. I apply them carefully along the lash line as close as possible. Then I grab my Vivienne Sabot eyeliner and draw a long sharp wing on the both inner and outer corners. This gives that lifted, elongated fox eye shape that looks so good. I go back with a bit of concealer again to clean up under the eyes and remove any fallout or harsh lines. Then I set everything again with a light dusting of powder. For lips, I start with a nude lip liner from Vivienne Sabot that matches my natural lip color. I shape the lips softly, nothing too bold, then I take a slightly darker pencil and add just a bit more depth. On top, I use a lip oil that gives hydration and juicy finish. Now for the final touch, mascara. I use Maybelline Sky High and I'm obsessed with it. It stays on forever, doesn't flake, and it's easy to remove with warm water. I apply it mostly to my lower lashes to bring more focus to that fox eye shape. As a fun little extra, I add a few fox freckles. I heard from Korean makeup artists that adding fake freckles makes the face look softer and more natural. And honestly, I agree. Then again, just for fun, I tried adding a clip-in bangs to see how it looks. But you know, I didn't love it. Still, the final result is so glowy, fresh and pretty. This look works for a night out, a date, or just whenever you want to feel like a main character. By the way, girlies, TikTok picked me this look. What do you think? Did TikTok do a good job or not? Let me know in the comments and don't forget to like, subscribe and stay tuned for more. Love you girlies. See you in the next video.